Hey guys, welcome back to the Watches and Giggles channel. I'm Chris from Chicago. First off, as always, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. All right, everyone, in today's vid, I'm super pumped to bring to you a new watch added to my collection. The Tudor Black Bay 58 Navy Blue, the Baby Smurf, the Blue Bay, whatever we're calling it as a community at this present time. I'm pumped to own it. And we're going to get in this vid, guys, just my initial thoughts and my story to how I finally purchased this watch. But before we do, we'll see what I'm wearing. And today I have on another 39mm watch, the Rolex Explorer 214270. And I swear to you, I have a 6-month review of this watch coming soon. So that'll be the next vid, guys. But beautiful watch. But star of the show today is the Tudor Blue Bay, Black Bay 58, the navy blue. And quickly we'll get into my story here as we're just gazing at this beautiful dial. If you like blue, I highly recommend this watch. This blue is absolutely stunning, the grayish blue. But how I came to purchase this watch. So a while ago, I had my authorized dealer call me for this watch and I turned it down. It's when I was expecting it to be the Rolex Explorer. And they kind of pulled the okey doke. And when I got there, they're like, oh, it's going to be something you really want. And I thought it was this watch. And at the time, it turned out to be this watch, which I wanted this watch. I probably should have just bought it. But at the time, I didn't because I was a little frustrated that I was waiting for this one. Little did I know, Rolex was hardly shipping any of them out because they were about to be discontinued. So turn it down. Then lo and behold, the day my son was born, March 3rd, 2021, I got a call from this watch, not from my authorized dealer, but I had just put my name down last July, a year ago, at a Tudor dealership downtown, an authorized dealer, and they had called me, that particular authorized dealer for this watch, on the day my son was born. So it has a little special meaning to me. No, it's not the watch with, you know, his birth date on it, but it's still very special to me. Also, my son has bluish gray eyes, and this watch matches his eyes perfectly. It's kind of crazy, but that's my story, how I finally bought it. And I bought it yesterday, July 31st, 2021. Today is August 1st, so I've only owned it for about 24 hours, and it still has that squeaky new watch feel and sound to it, which is great. Briefly, we'll just get into what it comes with. It's pretty much the same as Rolex, except a little cheaper. The plastic bag, I think that Tudor stores everything is, you know, they can do better than this. Come on, Tudor, a little better than that, as there's no flap like Rolex have, which I think they should incorporate that moving forward. But quickly, we'll just get into it. So it comes with, you know, user manual, the warranty booklet, and let me cover up the serial number real quick, but the card, then you could see the day I purchased it, which was yesterday. Very nice, very similar to Rolex. The hang tag in there, and my extra link is I have a big wrist, 7.5 inches, but I think 39mm still looks okay on it. So that's basically all it comes with. I did get a nice gift this time. Careful I don't knock over that coronet, but they gave me Tudor gloves, jeweler gloves, which was kind of cool. Unfortunately, the largest size they had was a large, and I have big meaty hands, guys. I got big paws, and unfortunately, tight fit. I mean, technically they fit, but kind of tight. So I won't be using these in videos, even though it does really help with smudges. But I thought that was a cool touch, and it's kind of cool that they thought of me like that. But let's get the Explorer off the wrist here. Give you a little shot, and I do have a 6-month review, I swear to you, coming next. But let's talk about the Tudor Black Bay, Blue Bay, 58, Baby Smurf, whatever we want to call it these days as a community. Now, to me, if you like blue, you're going to love this watch. It looks different in all lightings. See if I can just, the depth to the dial and the blue on this watch, I think is perfect. Definitely harkens back to the 1970s Tudor Submariners, except no snowflake dial, obviously round indices here. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. The proportions of this watch, to me, come really close to a 5-digit Rolex Submariner, where it's very similar. It's 39mm, but to me, you know, it wears closer to a 40 mil. And the case, I think, is much more elegant on the 58. You can see it's not as slab-sided. I believe it's just under 12 millimeters high, I think 11.9. And look at that rose there on the crown, so beautiful. The rivets, I know, they don't bother me. I have the Tudor GMT. When you're wearing it, guys, you won't even know they're there. It's a non-issue to me. Should they have them there? Probably not, but whatever. At this point, I'm over it. I have noticed, because this is the first time I've saw it on the steel bracelet, it is a different color steel. It's a little lighter than my Tudor GMT. It's not as dark of a steel, which I think adds to it. Just gives it that kind of sterile, beautiful, white as snow kind of vibe and look to it. The bezel, beautiful click action here. 60 clicks, and it's kind of like gunshots going off to me. It's not as smooth as a Rolex, but it's beautiful and feels very nice to operate. It does line up very nicely there at 12 o'clock position. And guys, right now I'm just honeymooning hard. Let's get it on the wrist here. And there's the wrist shot. Yeah, 7.5-inch wrist. I love the proportions. It does wear similar to my Rolex Explorer. I think the Explorer, believe it or not, wears a little bigger. We'll do a comparison of those maybe down the road after I get that 6-month review out. But this watch, guys, is absolutely stunning. The beveling is beautiful. The clasp is beautiful. How Tudor incorporates their shield. I'm just loving it right now, as usually you are with any new watch purchase. But you know, everything is operating as it should be. We'll get into a review later of this watch, guys, but I mean, as of right now, I absolutely love it. If you like blue, I think it's gonna be for you, because this blue is just beautiful. And to get something like this in the Rolex fashion, you're looking at the Smurf, and that's what now? My gosh, aftermarket prices I think are like 40, 45 for it, when before it was discontinued, you could have had it for around 30 or 35. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Very happy with the Tudor Black Bay 58 Navy Blue. And once I've had it for a while, we'll get into a thorough review. But thank you so much, guys, for coming on by. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's healthy. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.